Hey everyone, Jesse Bobby here with Spectrum of Innovation, Riverside County's source for news and information. We are so looking forward to our Season 2 premiere coming your way August 22nd right here on our YouTube channel and our website, spectrumofinnovation.org. We are also thrilled, like thriller, to be seen on your local Spectrum channels 3 and 29 and Frontier Channel 33. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can catch up on anything that you missed. And speaking of catching up, we have this amazing reel from Season 1 with some of the captivating stories that we shared through our first 9 episodes. And we like keeping it real, so that's why we threw in a blooper reel. We look forward to sharing the latest news and information with you August 22nd. Until then, enjoy the show. Welcome to the Spectrum of Innovation Highlight Show. I'm Jessie Bobby.
And I'm Gabriela Venturo.
Spectrum of Innovation is a magazine-style news and information program with impact stories that cover the good to know and need to know, including spotlight segments, community events, traffic, weather, and so much more, all in Riverside County.
We are constantly making connections with businesses, cities, politicians, artists, community partners, and stakeholders, all to keep you in the know.
So much has changed since our first episode. The very first host was apprentice Johnny Legnard, and he left to pursue his own film opportunities. I was performing and singing in bands before I started here as the on-camera talent apprentice from Mount San Jacinto College. I've been hosting this show since episode 4, which was released January 31st. Since day one, I got the warmest welcome from the job training crew and experienced how much time and effort it takes to produce these amazing segments and live shows. We're always working hard to bring you the most captivating and innovative stories.
Yeah, and I started just a couple months ago, back in April, right before episode 8 aired. My background includes a bachelor's degree in film and public relations, as well as several years of field reporting. So I was really excited when this opportunity opened up, and I still can't believe I get to call this work.
Let's go all the way back to episode 1 that aired in October 2018. Mia on the Mix from 101.3 Radio was our guest reporter and introduced Spectrum of Innovation to viewers. It was a great kickoff to a successful season. Roll that clip.
Spectrum of Innovation is brought to you by Temecula's JDS Creative Academy, a nonprofit 501c3 whose founder has a unique vision of what a local news program can bring to Riverside County.
Well, the vision is to give 2.4 million people here in Riverside County news and information, which we don't have here.
Spectrum of Innovation also provides hands-on job training for those looking to get ahead in their field. Apprentices from Mount San Jacinto College fill key production positions.
It's just honestly the opportunity to come here and do something that I've had a passion to do for a couple years now, and not only to learn stuff for myself, but to help other people along the way is a really great experience for me.
Adults with autism and other developmental disabilities work alongside the apprentices, gaining valuable job training skills that will serve them well in the future.
Well, everybody has their own learning style. So some are visual learners or auditory learners or tactile learners. So it kind of covers all of that, because when you're working with the camera, there's lots of functions that they have to, buttons to change and things to do. And then they're listening as we are instructing them, and so they're kind of hearing what we're saying as they're working. And then of course visually they get to look and see what they've videoed and the things they've written come to life. So it's kind of like all three, and it's just amazing training.
So what have you guys been learning?
I've been learning script writing.
And how will you take this knowledge that you're gaining here into the job force later?
It'll help me get a job.
But covering over 7,000 square miles of Riverside County is a big job. For a commitment of this size, the entire staff of Spectrum of Innovation is dedicated to a great amount of preparation.
Well, there's a lot of prep, from writing to art direction to production to editing, and a lot of time to go into it. We've been working on the show, getting the first episode out for the last several months. We're going to delve in deep and talk about the things that our residents want to hear about.
Thank you for having me here today. I'm super excited to be a part of this SOI show. And I know that on behalf of the Mix and all the many sponsors out there, we're really excited. We know we've got a great team backing this show, and we know it's going to turn out as a big success.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Be sure to keep an eye out for the SOI team as they go out and about covering events happening near you and throughout Riverside County. Then come back online to watch SOI for relevant news, impactful stories, community spotlights, and maybe a little weather and traffic too. You can be sure I'll be watching SOI to stay in the know, and you should too.
In less than a year, SOI has covered stories of business and community impact, and we interviewed influential leaders who have played a part in shaping Riverside County. Wow, what a group of influential people we've had on our show. We didn't even have time to show everyone. It's really been an honor meeting all of them.
SOI also recognized businesses and organizations that not only make a difference in the economy, but also contribute innovative solutions to build a stronger community.
We explored the cannabis industry of Riverside County and some of the major changes in the law, as well as health benefits of CBD.
We dropped in on MC3 Solutions, a proactive company that takes initiative in the future of technology.
I really enjoyed my visit at the Temecula Olive Oil Company, which is at the forefront of the agricultural business in Riverside County.
We took a closer look at farmers markets and talked to growers who are very proud of what they do. Their dedication is so great for the community.
The City of Paris's educational gardens are all about a strong, healthy, and eco-friendly community. These gardens aim to inform residents about sustainable gardening and healthy living.
And Culinary Creations in Temecula has a program that's close to our hearts. This cafe not only serves up some delicious treats and coffee, but they give at-risk and special need youth an opportunity to reach higher.
Tell me a little bit about Culinary Creation.
Culinary Creations is actually a program of Oak Grove Center, and we're so happy and proud to be here in Old Town. We've been working with Culinary Creations really since 2013, but being in this shop is new since January. We're preparing youth for the world of work, and it's really exciting to see some of the youth we have on campus coming, learning job skills, hospitality, culinary, how to bake, just all kinds of different roles. This is actually a very big upcoming industry, is hospitality jobs. So we feel like we're equipping them for success in the world of work, and it's going to look great on their resume.
I love the direction that these organizations are going by not only being exceptional, but also by giving back to the community.
Me too, and these stories really show how fast Riverside County is growing. We explored how this growth is helping to shape the economy and our jobs for the future.
Overall, how have you seen tourism positively affect the area?
In 2017, we had $724 million of economic impact to our region, which is incredible, and that also includes nearly 7,000 jobs. So it's definitely impacting and causing our region to grow because we're able to develop signage, special events. We brought the Christmas tree to Old Town, and supporting the different things that the businesses are doing, we're able to come behind them and support them to succeed. I like to say Temecula is where people come to live their dreams. They're coming because they're seeing opportunity here.
This concept of Valley of Innovation isn't just technology. What we have in this region is an incredible group of folks who think innovatively. And so it could be a technology, or it could also be just the way we solve problems. This region is the place to do business in California because of all of the stuff that we have working together. And because of that collaboration, we can also get you up and running through your permits and everything else a lot quicker than anywhere else in California.
So what does this mean for Riverside County specifically? I read a study conducted by the Institute of Spatial Economic Analysis that put the Riverside, Ontario, and San Bernardino regions in the top 3 at-risk metro areas due to the large number of food service, sales, and office jobs. Incredibly, 63% of all the jobs there could be gone by 2025.
Murrieta, Temecula, Lake Elsinore, Menifee, and Wildomar. What do these 5 cities and their unincorporated areas have in common? They're all business friendly and they're safe. They also boast top schools, a highly motivated and educated workforce, a solid infrastructure, and plenty of room for growth. You might know this region as Southwest Riverside County, but business community leaders feel that this label doesn't describe everything this area has to offer. For example, Murrieta, the largest city in the region, is actively working to attract businesses that offer higher wage jobs in the biotech and high-tech industries.
With more people living in the area, and even just those stopping by, inevitably means more traffic. But we can all have some peace of mind, though, because new projects are underway to help clean up some of that congestion.
It's important that our roads keep up with our region's growth. We talked with Supervisor Chuck Washington, who is helping residents and businesses address their transportation challenges. So now what happens once the data from Reboot My Commute is collected?
We're tabulating the information, our commuters' recommendations or requests, and then we're sort of using that to help prioritize the kinds of projects that we want to get done, because for a long time we've been working on projects primarily on the 91 that allowed people easier commutes outside of the county. And I've kind of pushed for, we need to focus more internally. How do we move our traffic around within Riverside County?
We also delved into the future of healthcare with a look at the new residency program Universal Health Services is orchestrating.
And the county is taking other innovative approaches, and we explored a few of those too.
What we've seen is with our wonderful growth that we've had here, 250,000 people living in the Temecula Valley alone, we've seen 4 hospitals, we've seen a lot of physicians coming into the area that are specialties. I'm very proud, and it has a tremendous economic benefit to this area as well, because these surgeries are not cheap, they're expensive. And so we're keeping all those millions of dollars, if you will, right here back in the community to be reinvested. So it's a win-win. It's a win for the patients and it's a win for the region.
It's good to see such positive changes happening.
It really is. And did you know that Riverside County is one of the prime locations for some of the major motion pictures that you might have seen?
Yeah, we've had so much fun finding out how Hollywood has been filming in our backyard all along.
Many television and commercial productions have made their way to the county, such as The Late Show with James Corden and his guest Tom Cruise at Paris Skydive, and this Star Wars Nissan commercial.
Star Wars The Last Jedi, now playing.
Which was filmed in Hemet on Dominagoni Parkway. This location was secured by the Riverside County Film Commission at the last minute, after the production had lost their original filming site.
How much do these productions add to Riverside County's economy?
I think people would be surprised to know how much they contribute when they come here, the film productions. Besides using our hotels and using our caterers and food and things like that, Home Depot, they also are hiring our local crew and actors, so that's putting our people to work, and it's a huge economic impact for our area.
What are the Commission's goals for the future?
We want to just continue what we're doing and grow it and have more film production, big film production here, like the big budget films. They're a little elusive at this time, but we're starting to get a few, like A Star is Born filmed some of theirs out here. So that is our goal, just keep plugging away and doing what we're doing.
Speaking of film and the arts, the creators of SOY also host DigiFest, a conference and festival that celebrates all things digital. This last one was amazing.
We also looked at the great things the Taste of Temecula event does for our schools and opportunities that Riverside County offers to the youth and those with disabilities.
Riverside County Workforce Development Board aims to not only bring more jobs to the area, but also gives youth and young adults the support they need to be on a better path.
And this year's mayor of Temecula, Mike Nagar, came to our studio to tell us how his city initiative for those with special needs turns disabilities into abilities.
It is our goal for others in the community to learn about the benefits of hiring individuals with disabilities, and to learn how to identify and recognize the talented people that are most likely to succeed. You might be wondering why businesses would want to hire from this population. There are many good reasons.
Here at JDS, we share a very similar initiative to help those with disabilities in our video production job training program. Speaking of job training, Spectrum of Innovation's first location shoot with our SOY job training crew was at a Riverside City Park installation that raised funds for the arts in schools.
Joining us on set is Connor Winters and Blaze Gottman, who were actually on that shoot. How was that experience?
That was really good.
It was a fun shoot to do for our first one.
Yeah, and since that day, both of you and the other 20 SOY crew participants have done so much. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
I've learned TriCaster, camera, and audio. We do our own SOI updates Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yes, I love those. Well, let's see some of the great work that you all do.
Hi.
I'm your host, Autism Wade, and today we'll be talking about sports, weather, traffic, and community events.
Hello everyone, I'm Erin Forrest, and today I'll be giving you your sports news.
It's gonna be hot, but you know, it's summer. That's just how it is.
Family fun, but watch out for bears.
And we have a great show for you today.
I'm your weather reporter, Deirdre Bernal.
I'm Karina Kernum with your community events.
There's heavy traffic this morning, so don't try anything reckless.
Good day, everybody. I'm your sports reporter, Garrett Brown, and for today's report,
If you have plans to head to the beach this weekend, make sure you bring your sunscreen and Speedo. It's gonna be hot.
What has been your experience living with MD?
Living with muscular dystrophy is a different experience every day because each day there is a new challenge. I think it's made me mentally stronger.
Founded in April of 1970 and celebrated annually since, National Autism Awareness Month provides public events led by individuals and organizations that educate and raise awareness of autism.
The gold standard treatment for autism is applied behavior analysis, otherwise known as ABA. Here with me on the subject is Taylor Heinzen, who is going to tell us more about this treatment and how it works. Welcome to SOI, Taylor.
Thank you so much for having me.
Cerebral palsy doesn't necessarily improve or worsen on its own.
One child every hour is diagnosed with CP. Your cause has grown a bit. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we have been fortunate to be able to expand a lot of our programs here. We have a full-service spay and neuter clinic that also gives vaccinations. We are able to bring in wonderful programs such as the Saving Huey Foundation for Huey's Heroes. We're able to do about 100 adoptions every week, plus or minus, and it has been a really fantastic experience here in our valleys.
Here with me now is Thomas Cameron Stewart, who is also one of our first participants in the program. He has written and appeared in several of our Hacks of the Month. Can you tell us about that?
Hacks of the Month are helpful tips that make our everyday task easier. We all have the opportunity to write, shoot, and edit, and if we want to, we can participate as the actor as well.
Cool.
Cool, yeah, let's take a look.
With summer ending and all those pesky insects still at large and crawling their way into your home, but before you decide to pick up your phone and call the pest control company, try these at-home methods and save some honest Abe and Lincoln cash.
My name is Jake Benua, and I'm going to show you how to make a lampshade with some yarn and a balloon.
I'm going to show you how to turn this into a centerpiece that will look amazing on any holiday table.
If you like to paint, and if you love Skittles, just wait and see what I'm gonna show you today. Today, we're gonna paint with Skittles.
Instead of using disinfecting wipes, here's a better solution to cleaning a microwave.
Today's Hack of the Week, I'm going to show you how to hide money in objects you can find in plain sight.
It has been an amazing experience having hosted the last 6 episodes. I feel right at home here, where I usually host the show, sharing with you the good to know and the need to know updates on the happenings in Riverside County, such as weather, traffic, community events, and important topics that keep you in the know. Exactly. That's what I do during live shows. What I'm doing right now. And we have our correspondent, Gabriella, who allows us to bring you even more of what Riverside County needs to know.
Yeah, we work really hard around here, but we also have a lot of fun.
That's right, especially when not everything goes as planned.
We hope some of these bloopers make you laugh, because if you can't laugh at yourself, then someone else will. With that being said, let's roll those bloopers.
Extremely lush olive groves at the Temecula. It's good to mess up on that part, right?
We're creating bloopers as we show you bloopers.
You're going to relate to blah, blah, blah.
This place is so much fun. Sorry.
That they offer up there in that town. Dang it, that was
What an amazing experience this has been. I'm so happy.
All right, so I just did basically the same thing. I traded one for the other. Sorry, that's always like my transition.
Here with the homie Thomas.
And I'm by myself.
Aww.
Why?
This has been an awesome glance back at season 1.
To my left, you can see the shops of Clinton Keith. Dang it, at Clinton Keith. Sorry. Okay.
Here with us now is Stephanie Stetham from Riverside County's Film Commission. They're the ones responsible for bringing production here. Okay.
This place is so much fun. I don't think that there's alcohol in this.
It's been an honor to take a look back at Temecula's past, which allows us to see opportunities that... Why am I not... You went way over or something. All right.
It's not fun, and it's very frustrating for everyone trying to get wherever it is they're going.
This has been an awesome glance back at season 1. There are even more segments that we didn't have time to cover. We hope you'll be able to check them out on our website, spectrumofinnovation.org.
Remember, we're also airing on the City of Temecula's and the City of Murrieta's Community Access Station, which can be seen on Spectrum Channel 3 or 29 and Frontier Channel 33.
And season 2 launches with all new shows starting on August 22nd, just in time for back to school. We have an education-themed episode for our season 2 opener.
Between now and then, we will be keeping you in the know through our job training SOI updates, so be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Enjoy the rest of your summer.
Until then, SOI out.